So nice to be able to sit down with you here and have a little chat here at Salone. We're seeing so much amazing design. I would love to know, when was the first time you remember feeling moved by design? Whether that's a furniture or story or...
Actually, I started by design when I was pretty young. So I think it was a natural thing because I'm very orderly. I like to plan things in advance, make things properly, and therefore design is the quintessence of this, because it's a way to create things that are both functional but beautiful at the same time. So it's a synthesis, and this is why I believe I like design so much. It's also representing a little bit my character. I mean, trying to do things without wasting too much in between, and a message that is hopefully clear and then it's also understandable, because that's the beauty of the best design is when it's something that you don't need an interpreter to understand it, but it's something that you understand at the first look.
So here at Zanotta, every product has an incredible story. What are some of your favorite spectacular product stories?
I'm sitting on one of these great product stories because this is a little armchair. It's called gomma, that means rubber. In Italian, gomma is also chewing gum, for instance. So it's kind of means that it's soft but at the same time elastic. And this was not designed for Zanotta in the past, but because this is from 1970. But I believe that this is really representing 100% Zanotta in terms of the spirit, because it's a combination of something that was designed in the most creative period of 20th century, from 65 to 75. And if you look at it today, more than 50 years later, it is still a great design, and it's still super comfortable and suitable for many different uses. And this is also design, when you can use something for different purposes in different places. And so this is just one of the examples. Then we have so many. I mean, Zanotta is an history of 70 years, and I started, really doing design in 1964. After the acquisition that we did last year, we analyzed the whole archive of Zanotta, all the products that have ever been designed by Zanotta, for Zanotta, and there are some incredible things, and there are many products that we believe we can bring back to life in the collection. It's a collection that is full of incredibly creative product, stem from very creative minds, and in the last 70 years. And our goal is to revive this spirit and bring him back, that radical approach that characterized the Zanotta for many, many years. So we want to bring it back, and now that's why we're using bright colors. We have reviewed the full color palette in order to accommodate this desire of being creative, having a radical spirit, have a side look at fashion to some extent, and at the same time propose something different. When I first joined Cassina, this was almost 6 years ago, what really took my breath away was the breadth of the collection that spanned over a period of 12 decades. And the fact that there were so many beautiful designs going back to 19 1902 to the 20s. And actually, this gave me really a great inspiration, because actually I saw that it was very easy to create something very special from that. That is the combination of products that have been designed many years ago with products that are with the newest designs, and this helped us in creating, what we call the Cassina perspective. That is our strategy. That is the fact that only with Cassina you can combine the history of design in one single place, because you can play with designs designed by different people in different periods, so with completely different inspirations, and then you can put them together and create something that is unique.
What has been your most surprising experience at Salone so far this year?
But really, it has been seeing how people were moved by seeing the last product that we did together with Gaetano Pesce, that passed away a few days ago. And he's been working with us until the very last days, because he wanted to perfection, make this design to perfection. And we had already foreseen to have it to place this specific sofa in Notturno in New York, that is, the night landscape of New York. And it's a re-edition of this sofa that was edited the first time in 1210. We already foreseen to place it in a specific room. And now that he passed away, this gained a completely different meaning, of course. So it's not just another product from a collaboration that lasted for 60 years, because Gaetano Pesce started working with Cassina in 1964 when Cesare Cassina went to his studio. He was an artist, and bought some artworks, and then this collaboration started and never finished. So the meaning gained by this setting in this room that is completely blue is really drawing people in, and they really now understand what was the greatness of Gaetano Pesce. There was an artist, an architect, more than everything was a genius. We always try to do this to create some special settings and express really the spirit of the brand. Actually, the spirit of a brand should be understood by what it does, no? So, and of course, in fashion, for instance, you have an outfit, you have an eat bag, you have a special accessory, something. In furniture, it is difficult because, first of all, it's much bigger. Second, it's at home, it's not walking around with you. But I believe that when you're able to express the spirit of a brand in an environment that is really representing not only the brand but also yourself, because when you dress up, you want something that it's really fitting with your personality, and the same thing should happen at home. Now I'm very glad that people have finally understood, in my opinion, that as much as you care about what you wear to go outside, then it should also, so that it represents yourself, or that you feel comfortable with, then this should also happen at home.
So if you could have a coffee or quick catch up with any designer, architect, author from the past, who would you love to catch up with?
Certainly Charlotte Perriand. First of all, because she was a young lady that started working with one of the masters of architecture, Le Corbusier, when she was very, very young. And being a young lady and a woman in the 1920s, she was able to gain space in the studio and design with Le Corbusier and his cousin Pierre Jeanneret pieces that have made the history of design and represent today the modern movement. That is the first really well recognized movement of design with the items that are today as beautiful as they were almost 100 years ago. Because then she was able to leave that studio that at the time was, I'm sure, incredible big studios that we have today, and go on her own. We have, honestly, with both Cassina and Zanotta, we are extremely lucky because we have such a huge treasure, such a huge legacy made by, again, designs created by people that are, unfortunately, in some cases, not any longer with us. And that we keep building, having people that are, contemporary designers, and also finding possibly also new talents. So this has always been part of both Zanotta and Cassina inspiration, finding new talent, being able to dare to find new talent, to go for new things. And so I believe that this is what we need to keep doing today and also for the future, because it's is what made Cassina and Zanotta what they are, and also very different from other companies and from other brands.